Well, hello and welcome to Portage Central. We are ready to go. Portage Central and Kalamazoo Central. High school baseball on Portage Cable Access, and one up and one down in a hurry for Kalamazoo Central. They're the visitors here. We are at Portage Central today, and Kalamazoo Central here getting a late start today. They were late because of some bus trouble, so we're still getting their lineup, and we'll have it for you just as soon as we get it ready to go. It's Tom Burke on the hill for Portage Central. He's 3-0, looking for win number 4. One down here in the top of the first. The line shot out to center, and there's 2 down. Our umpires today, Mike Henga behind the plate, and also Dick Bird. I'm Scotty Bud Melvin, along with Vern Inglesby today. Thank you for watching high school baseball here on Portage Cable Access. We're just underway. Kalamazoo Central, the visitors today, the Maroon Giants at Portage Central. Here's a swing and a miss. Again, we're just waiting to get the Kalamazoo Central lineup. We should be able to have it for you.
I think the batter now is Eli Cordell, number 3. We don't have their lineup, we don't have their positions or their orders, so we'll just kind of wing it here for a while. I don't want to say they're not organized, but they're not organized.
Now a tough day for them.
Yeah.
Here's a swing and a miss. Portage Central had all kinds of warm-ups before the game. Kalamazoo Central had about 10 minutes worth. And we've got 2 down here in the top of the first. This one's fouled back. Still 2 strikes. It's Tom Burke out on the mound. Got some pretty impressive numbers. We'll run them down for you here as soon as we get a chance. Still 2 strikes. Big curveball. That's popped up on the right side. Looks like the first baseman for Portage Central is going to take it. And he does. Jeremy Nordquist. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the first. It's scoreless. I've got Portage Central. That was J.D. Brink.
Hand me $3. 2 or 3.
Right.
Hey, I'm good.
20, pitcher Tom Burke.
Well, we're ready to go here in the bottom of the first, and Portage Central gets the first crack at it, and it'll be Tom Burke to lead it off for the Mustangs. We're scoreless, bottom of the first, just underway. Sunshine, a little baseball here from Portage Central. Mike Mead on a hill for Kalamazoo Central. Comes his first one. Curveball outside corner.
Tom Burke is the starting pitcher today, and he's a co-captain along with Dave Arter this year, two of the seniors. There aren't many seniors on Portage Central team, but there are two of them.
0-1 pitch, a little bit outside. Burke with some pretty impressive batting numbers as well. And we were talking about he was 3-0 as a pitcher, but he's also hitting .290 this year. 1-1 pitch down the middle, fouled back. 6 for 6, stolen base. If he gets on, I'm sure they'll be taking a look at him. Not bad. You're the pitcher, you're the leadoff hitter, and you're 6 for 6 in stolen bases.
That's helping your own cause.
Mm-hmm. 1-2. Curveball spanked down to the third base side. And they got him. That's Eric Armbruster.
15, second baseman Greg Graham.
We're still working out the Kalamazoo Central lineup, and we'll probably be doing that for the next inning or so. Here comes Graham.
Greg Graham is a freshman. I think I mentioned one of the earlier games. It's the first time I can remember a freshman starting on the varsity at Portage Central.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not playing like a freshman, though.
Takes a curveball inside. Graham at second base. Your typical little second baseman. There's a strike. Graham's hitting .395 for this season, so you're right. Not hitting like a freshman at all. One down, we're in the bottom of the first. There's one a little bit low, a little bit outside.
I see our scoreboard is working today. They missed a computer chip out of the score box, so it hasn't been functioning for most of the season.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Here's a curveball right back up the middle.
Oh, nice play.
Nice play. And they got him at first, so they get Graham at first base. Trey Fellings, the shortstop,
Now batting number 5.
goes up the middle.
Baseman Jeremy Nordquist.
And a nice play, and we've got 2 down. We're still scoreless. Portage Central, the home team today. That's where we're at. Here comes Jeremy Nordquist, the first baseman for the Mustangs. That one's fouled off to the left. That's going to be out of play. Oh and 1, and that's Jeremy Nordquist playing over at first base today. That's Mike Mead out on the hill. He's the starting pitcher today for Kalamazoo Central.
The field is in great shape. About 10 o'clock this morning, it was underwater. Mike Teague and the ground crew did a super job getting this ready to play.
It does look good. Probably a little soft, but looks good.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one out of play. 0 and 2. Mike Mead this year, 23 1/3 innings. He's got a 2.10. And in those 23 innings, giving up just 17 hits. He's walked 10. He's 1 and 1 on the year. 0-2 pitch, a little low.
I see Coach Colsar down there without his hot shirt on and his shades on. It's a beautiful day.
1-2 pitch, ground ball over to second base, and they're going to retire the Mustangs. So Eli Cordell makes the third out. Mustangs go down. 1, 2, 3, and at the end of one. Scoreless. Cordell was 12. That's all we know. All right, we're ready to go, and here comes the left fielder. It's Dan Tompkins to lead it off. He's the cleanup hitter for Kalamazoo Central. Top of the second inning, we're underway, and that went a little bit low and inside.
It's kind of interesting. The first inning, Kalamazoo Central had 3 fly balls, and Portage Central had 3 ground outs.
Mm-hmm.
Different styles of the pitchers.
There's a strike. 1-1 on Tompkins. Here comes a pitch from Burke. Ground ball to third. And they're going to just get him on a bang-bang play, and a nice one it was,
Now batting for
by Ben Tweedy.
number 14, Eric Armbruster.
So one down. We are in the top of the second inning, and here comes a pitch from Burke, and there's a strike. It's Eric Armbruster for Kalamazoo Central. 0-1 pitch. Nice curveball, and he smacks it into left field. Dave Steigenberg had to go back just a couple of steps. He grabs that one. And there's 2 outs.
19, Bernard Hall. Whoops, that's JV.
Very good.
Oh, well, we don't have a lineup. We can mess up once in a while.
We're still trying to figure out the lineup for Kalamazoo Central. There's a curveball, and that one smacked into left field. Steigenberg takes that one. 3 up, 3 down again. We're in the middle of the second, still scoreless.
We still don't have a lineup card. We don't have a lineup card for them. Nobody up here does. Just put it down as they come along.
We're ready to go here in the bottom of the second. We are scoreless. For Portage Central, here comes their catcher, Josh Ward. A little bit outside. First pitch from Mike Mead. One and 0. Right down the middle. 1-1 on Ward. Yeah, there was plenty of rain this morning, and everything got soaked. But the field looks very nice. It soaked it up, and no mud at all out there. Curveball got him right in the helmet. Well, he bent right down, and it just smacked him on the side of the head. He's all right.
Thanks. Okay.
That's Josh Ward.
Now batting number 40, third baseman, Ben Tweedy.
So Ward's on at first after leaning into one. So Portage Central has a runner on. Ben Tweedy, the third baseman, going to be up.
Thanks.
Well, you could hear the smack right off of the helmet, right off the ear flap, and Ward is on at first.
Yes, sir.
Tweedy steps in. Here's one fouled straight back at us.
Steve's dad.
And Tweedy had a pretty good cut at it.
Coffees. Cream and sugar right there.
0-1. Tweedy takes a look at Coach Royer, and here comes the stretch. Throw over to first, gets away. Now Ward's going to try
that's-
for second.
Yeah, he'll make it.
He
Yeah.
makes it easily.
He kind of hesitated there, and then he went. And
The ball got just far enough away for Ward to make it down to second base. So throwing error on the pitcher. Mead, he threw it a little bit in the dirt, and it got away from their first baseman over there, Tom Adams, who couldn't dig it out. Portage Central with their first base runner and their first runner in scoring position. Still 0-1 on Josh Ward, the Portage Central catcher.
well, let's see if the bunt's in order here.
Third baseman, even with the bag right now. Curveball inside a little bit.
Mike Mead isn't overpowering, but he throws a lot of curves. That might be his best pitch.
1-1. Josh Ward on at second base. That one right down the middle, fouled back. It'll be 1-2 on Ben Tweedy. Pretty nice breeze. I'm trying to figure out which way it's going, though. I think it's coming right at us.
Yes, I think you're right.
I think it's blowing in from the outfield, from center field. 1-2 on Tweedy. Ward on at second.
That's
There's a
foul.
foul ball, and that one's going to be out of play.
I just saw it land in a big splash. So,
A lot of mud puddles.
yeah, that may be out of play.
Still 1-2.
It's about the way I hit a golf ball very often.
1-2 on Tweedy. Ward on at second base. Nobody out. This one in the dirt. And a nice stop by Matt Eldred behind the plate for Kalamazoo Central. Otherwise, Ward would have been on third easy. We're in the bottom of the second, just underway, and we are scoreless. Both teams went up and down in the first. And here we are in the bottom of the second. Pitch, and that one's just fouled off. 2-2 still.
I was talking to one of the Kalamazoo Central coaches, and they mentioned that they're very young also. Of course, Portage Central, the next 3 batters are 10th graders. And so seems to be a lot of the teams in the Big 8 Conference this year are young. I know Portage Northern is young, and everybody had a good crop of seniors last year that left.
2-2, Meade to the stretch, Ward on at second, nobody out. Ben Tweedy swings and he misses. There's Meade's first strikeout of the afternoon. We got 1 down.
Now batting number 16, shortstop Aaron Van East.
So here comes Aaron Van Heest, Portage Central shortstop.
So what position is?
And we've got 1 down. Josh Ward still on at second base. He got hit in the helmet. And then went down to second base when Meade, the Kalamazoo Central pitcher, threw the ball away over at first base. A little bit inside.
Okay, yeah, 15 is the question. Here's a line up.
1-0 to Aaron Van Hees. Here's the pitch, a little bit low. 2-0. Portage Central has won their last 2, 7-2 and 10-8. Looking for 3 in a row. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Right down the middle, it's fouled off to the right. Somebody's going to get a play on this one. It's the first baseman, and he underhands it. That's Tom Adams. So Van Hees pops out to first.
Now batting number 7, right fielder Brian Etwine.
We've got 2 down, and here comes Brian Etwine. So the Mustangs with 2 down do not want to strand Josh Ward out at second base, but he's been there since the beginning of the inning. It'll be up to the lefty Etwine.
Brian is usually a pitcher. He's playing right field today.
Little bit low, didn't miss by much.
I think he started every batter out this inning with a curveball. So
I think they fouled off the strikes and taken the ball so far.
There's
2-0. Etwine at the plate with 2 down. Portage Central, bottom of the second. Josh Ward getting a pretty good lead out there at second base. Here comes the pitch from Meade. Right down the middle. So 2-1 now on Etwine. Oh, they tried to fake. They tried to spin move at second base, and Ward's going to have to get on his horse if he wants to get in safe at third. And the ball hit him in the head again. Well, they definitely had a play on at second base, and Meade, the pitcher, swung around, spun and threw behind the shortstop who was covering on the play, and the ball went out to left center, and then the throw came into third base. And Josh Ward, good thing he's wearing the helmet today.
Well, you know, a lot of runners, when they're running the bases, they like to have that helmet come off. But it's a good thing it wasn't there.
So Ward is now on at third after getting hit by a pitch. An error at first, and now another one at second.
I think both those errors will be on the pitcher.
Bad throws. 2 outs, and there's a pitch up high. It's going to be 3-1 now on Brian Etwine. So Portage Central, the Mustangs, managed to get a man over to third base, but 2 down. 3-1. There's a little ground ball over to second base. Second baseman will take it, and they'll get him. So the Mustangs do not get Josh Ward across the plate. Little ground ball to second base ends the inning. We're scoreless at the end of 2.
Now batting for Kalamazoo Central,
Oh, right here, here.
number 17, pitcher Mike Mead.
Now we're ready to go. Top of the 3rd. And it's going to be the pitcher, Mike Mead. Still scoreless after 2 here from Portage Central. I'm Scotty Bud Melvin along with Vern Inglesby. Thanks for watching high school baseball here on Portage Cable Access. There's a strike. Tom Burke quickly gets him out ahead of the hitter. 0-1.
Oh, nice curve.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fishing on that one. So Meade, the pitcher, leading things off for his Kalamazoo Central Maroon Giants. 0-2, just missed outside. See what Burke offers up on 1 and 2. Right down the middle. Ground ball over to second base. There's Graham. And they just get him by half a step. 1 down.
Keep those crowds coming back.
Number 15, catcher Matt Eldred.
Both of these pitchers are similar. Neither one are really overpowering, but they're kind of location type pitchers. Tom's doing a good job not grooving it out there. And so far the defense has been behind him. Good shape.
This is Matt Eldred, Kalamazoo Central. Well, he just got hit.
Yes.
Kalamazoo Central catcher, and could not get out of that one that didn't quite bend.
So much for control.
That one never made it back to the plate.
Yeah.
Now batting number 20, right fielder Phil Thompson.
So Eldred is on at first, and in consecutive at-bats, we have batters hit by a pitch.
Looks like Greg DeLue has gone in as a courtesy runner for the catcher.
Okay. A little pop fly off to the right.
If you're going to get hit by a pitch, today's the kind of day to do it when it's warmer.
Especially with that big bender that didn't quite make it
No,
around.
no.
Phil Thompson, the number 9 hitter for Kalamazoo Central. Line drive up the middle, base hit. There's Eldred taking a look, but the ball's right in front of him, and he'll have to stop at second base.
Now batting number 7, center fielder J.D. Brink.
So Phil Thompson with the first hit of the afternoon, and a good one right up the middle. Kalamazoo Central with a couple of men on, and the top of the order coming up. Here's J.D. Brink, who popped up to lead off the game.
Kids, they're going to be successful. They've all done well in school, and they're academic, and
Fake move to second,
Yeah, good tolerance of each other and do well at getting along.
but Eldred's not going anywhere.
Really
There's a ground ball. Graham will take it at second, step on the bag, and throw over to first, and they got him. Double play. Nice job by Graham. The freshman just had a couple of steps to go over to second base to complete the doubleheader. Get out of the jam. We're headed to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless, Portage Central and Kalamazoo Central.
Now batting number 18, center fielder Dave Arter.
Okay. We're ready to go in the Portage Central half of the third inning. Bottom of the third, Dave Arter, center fielder for the Mustangs, who got out of that last inning nicely with a little double play by Greg Graham, who might have stopped the rally. Kalamazoo Central got a couple of guys on board. So here comes Arter. His first visit to the plate tonight. One of the few seniors on this team. That one caught the inside corner, fastball. 0-1 on Arter. Mike Mead on the mound for Kalamazoo Central. 0-1 pitch. Oh, nice
There's-
curveball. See if he comes with another one here. 0-2. He had Arter swinging a little wild on that one. Didn't come close to it. Arter's digging in. Another one. He smacks it into left center. It'll be J.D. Brink. Easy one for him. He takes it in left center. One down.
Now batting number 3, left fielder David Steigenberg.
Dave had the winning RBI in the bottom of the seventh game last night against Holland West Ottawa. It's always a thrill to come through in the clutch.
Mm-hmm. First pitch to Steigenberg, missed. 1-0. Portage Central left fielder. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Right down the pipe. 1-1. Mustangs fourth in the conference behind Battle Creek Central, also Niles and St. Joe. And that's saying a lot with this young team. That one didn't miss by much. 2-1 now. I'm not sure if that one was a little high or
Didn't look,
inside.
yeah, nothing too
That
bad,
was
did it?
Good pitch. I think Meade thought the same thing.
Yep.
2-1 to Steigenberg. One down here in the bottom of the third. Whoa, that one got away. So Meade goes to 3-1 on Steigenberg with one down here in the bottom of the third. Right on the outside corner. Full count to Steigenberg. See if he comes with that curveball here. Did not. That was smart. Fastball, and he fouled it away. I was thinking maybe he got a little confidence after that last batter. He threw a nice curveball or two in there. I think we've run out of balls already.
Yeah, I think they're all wet.
I think the mud has taken care of that already.
Catcher's weighing the ball they just threw in. It's pretty heavy. Yeah.
Although it's not muddy on the field, I think it's everything that's off the field.
Yeah, there's several puddles around the backstop area here.
Now we're waiting to get one. And I'll tell you what, I saw a whole box behind us. I'll go get one if he needs one. I don't know if they'll be too happy with me here at Portage Central, though. Dip into the budget. And they are coming in for it. So, well, I hope we left them a couple. Yeah, I think we're ready to go now anyway. Full count on Dave Steigenberg. And we've got one down here in the bottom of the third. Oh, we got a second. I want to mention our director today on Portage Cable Access, Brett Ballast, and our cameramen, Ryan Heidbreyer and Jason Stepp. We appreciate their time today. They're having fun. They're getting some sunshine. 3-2. Fouled. Whoa, just missed the dugout. So the ball comes into play, and Steigenberg spanks it right out of play. Still 3-2.
A couple brand new ones coming in here.
Well, I'm not sure if they like the new ones or not. We like them in softball. I know that. You can hit them farther.
Well, I tell you, I was never a pitcher, but pitchers don't like a brand new ball, especially on a 3-2 count.
Yeah.
It's a little
See, he's
slippery.
waiting.
Yeah,
He's
waiting for
getting the other
another
one.
Yeah.
I'll scuff that new one up.
I don't think they scuff them up in high school like they do in the major leagues. That Mississippi mud and rub it in them.
Well, it's been 3-2 on Steigenberg for about 5 minutes, and here we go again. 3-2 pitch with one down at the bottom of the third. He fouls it off again.
Kept that one in the park, though.
And I think Meade's going to wait for the old ball again. No? He's going to go with a new one. 3-2, one more time. Dave Steigenberg at the plate. Missed outside. So after all that, he walks Steigenberg. The Mustangs get a run around with one down. Here comes
Number 20, pitcher Tom Burke.
top of the order, Tom Burke, Portage Central's pitcher today. He'll get some signs.
Coach Rory going through his gyrations at third there.
We'll see if they do anything with one down here in the third. A little bit outside, a little bit low. Burke trying to help himself out here in the third inning. A little high. We're still scoreless, 0-0, and 2-0 on the pitcher, Burke. Grounded out to the third baseman last time up. There's one that just missed outside.
That was close, yeah. I don't think he's thrown a strike since that new ball went out there. It's probably a lot of psychological, but...
Well, we'll see on this one, 3-0. 3-0 pitch to Burke. He's taken, and that was about the same place the last one was, and that one was a strike.
Yeah.
All right. He gave him the 3-0. 3-1 now.
A lot of times the strike zone gets a little bigger on 3-0 pitch.
Steigenberg on first. There's the pitch to Burke. That one is definitely low, and Portage Central has 2 runners on board. Steigenberg.
Number 15, second baseman, Greg Graham.
Yeah, he wants the other ball.
Yep. So pitcher Mike Mead from Kalamazoo Central gets his new, or old ball, I should say, a different ball, and Steigenberg walks down to second base. Burke, with the base on balls, is on at first. And this is Greg Graham, who made the nifty double play in the last inning, or in the last, or earlier half of this inning, I should say. 1 down. Graham grounded out to short. His first time up in the first inning. Finally, Meade is ready. So is Graham. Fouled at the plate. Started him off with the curveball, and Graham fouled it into the dirt. 2 on, 1 out for the Mustangs. It's Steigenberg at second base. Burke, the pitcher's on at first. There you can see Steigenberg on at second. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball, line shot, center field. J.D. Brink goes back. Nice catch. Tagging from second base is Steigenberg, and he's going to be in. And going from first to second is Burke. Nice play, smart play by Burke, who waited to see where the throw was going to go and then headed down to second base. Good job by the Mustangs.
Number 5, first baseman, Jeremy Nordquist.
Well, Greg Graham has hit the ball twice very hard today and nothing to show for it. I guess that's why it's hard to hit 300.
Well, Steigenberg was going to make it to third easily, but then the throw got away from the shortstop, and Burke decided to move up to second. So second and third, 2 outs, and this is Jeremy Nordquist, Portage Central Mustangs first baseman. First pitch from Meade. A little low. You can see Burke on at second. We'll keep our eyes on Dave Steigenberg, who is on at third base with 2 down. And they'll be going on anything. One right back to the pitcher. Mike Meade throws over to his first baseman, and that's going to do it. So Central gets a runner to second, and third does not score at the end of 3. Kalamazoo Central and Portage Central still scoreless. Okay,
Now batting, number 3, shortstop, Trey Fellings.
here we go on the top of the 4th. Kalamazoo Central's half of the 4th. Trey Fellings, as we swing through the order the second time around. Fellings flew out to center field first time up. Right down the middle. Burke with a fastball for a strike. First pitch of the fourth. I'm Scotty Bud Melvin along with Vert Inglesby. Thank you for watching high school sports. Portage Central and Kalamazoo Central scoreless in the fourth. There's one a little bit low here on Portage Cable Access. Thanks for watching. So Burke on the hill for Portage Central and Mike Mead on the hill for Kalamazoo Central. Both of them done a pretty good job today. Here's a ground ball that got by Burke, but Graham will take it going to his right. Nice throw. One down. You got to like Graham at second base as a freshman.
Now batting, number 12.
Wow.
second
Boy,
baseman.
he's really poised, isn't he?
Yeah.
He planted his foot and gunned it over there, you know. And
Does
he did-
not look like a freshman at all.
No. Of course, basically this late into the season, you're still in the ninth grade technically, but he had a lot of experience.
Eli Cordell for Kalamazoo Central pops it up. We'll see who's going to grab this one. Burke wanted it and then shied away from it. And it ends up dropping. Luckily, it was foul. Jeremy Nordquist, that was probably his ball. You usually don't want your pitchers taking over those little pop-ups, but they kind of looked at each other and let it drop.
Well, when you're the senior and the captain, maybe you
Yeah,
take charge more.
maybe.
Yeah, but you're right. Traditionally, the pitcher gets out of the way, even though usually pitchers are good athletes. Of course, the first baseman has a better angle, catcher a possible angle, but
Well, either way, it's a strike. So it's 0-1 on Cordell, the second baseman for Kalamazoo Central. One down. They'll try to shake that one off and just forget about it. Here comes Burke's pitch. Little curveball, pop to the shortstop. Van Heest has it, and we got two down here in the Kalamazoo Central fourth.
many times when a play like that, the next pitch they drill it somewhere and it comes back to haunt you.
Yeah.
Tompkins.
It's tough when you have to get a batter out twice.
Well, they caught a break there, and here comes Dan Tompkins. Kalamazoo Central left fielder. He gets a hold of that one to left field. Steigenberg's going to go back a couple of steps. Makes the play. 3 up and 3 down. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth, and still scoreless, Kalamazoo Central and Portage Central. Well, here we go. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Josh Ward, Portage Central's catcher, we're going to lead it off. He got banged in the side of the head back in the second inning. Made it all the way to third, but did not score, and we're still scoreless. Another curveball. He hung in on that one, but that's a strike. 0-1. Mike Mead pitching for Kalamazoo Central today. He's got one strikeout under his belt. That one a little bit inside. 1-1. So far, one hit in the ball game, and that is for Kalamazoo Central. Phil Thompson with the only hit. The 1-1 pitch from Meade all the way back to the backstop. In the dirt. 2-1. It'll be Josh Ward, Ben Tweedy, Aaron Van Heest. Middle of the order for Portage Central this inning. 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. 2-2.
There you go, thanks.
2-2 pitch. Little pop up down the first base line. First baseman, and they'll take care of it. That's Tom Adams down there at first base.
Now batting number 40, third baseman, Ben Tweedy.
So Josh Ward flies out to first, and here comes Ben Tweedy. And he is the lone strikeout victim for Mike Meade today. Struck out in the second. Tweedy, the Portage Central third baseman.
I think if I were playing this game, I would go up there ready to hit a curve on the first pitch.
First pitch, he's
really,
done it, yeah.
He's really in a groove.
0-1. This one in the dirt. One and one now, one down here in the bottom of the fourth. That one a little bit inside, 2-1. Portage Central and Kalamazoo Central, no one has scored so far in this game. Portage Central have had a couple of runners at third base, but have been unable to score. There's another ball, 3-1 now. 3-1 on Ben Tweedy.
I'm gonna make a bag of popcorn here.
Mike Meade set, and there's a strike. We'll go to full count. Meade so far today has walked one and hit one. Everything else has been flyouts and quite a few ground balls as well today. And there's a swing and a miss. So Tweedy goes down.
Now batting number 16, shortstop, Aaron Van Heest.
Here comes Van Heest, who flew out to first base in the second inning. So Tweedy goes down on strikes for the second time today, and we've got two down here in the bottom of the fourth. There it is. Curveball for a strike. 0-1. And Portage Central keeps on taking them. The first pitch to every batter. There's a swing and a miss. Chase that one. 0-2. So Ward popped out. Tweedy struck on, and it's up to Aaron Van Heest. And here comes the 0-2 pitch to him. A little bit high and tight. 1-2, and Brian Etwine would bat next if Van Heest can keep it going. 1-2, here it comes. He chases it and spanks it down the right field line. We'll see, it's close, but it's foul. And not by much, but I think the wind's going that way too. So still 1-2 on Aaron Van Heest. Meade is ready. 1-2, 2 down. In the dirt. So Van Heest works him to 2-2. Curveball, ground ball to short. There's Fellings. Throw over to first, and they got him.